Hey there, this is Red. It's time for another episode of Red Plays. So, we've still got Hulk out on the board here for our Marvel Champions. We have, if you notice, Klaw is Klaw 2, so that means we're stepping up to Expert Klaw, which also means that the Immortal Claw's out on the board, because when Klaw 2 comes out, Immortal Claw's out there. We've got our Defense Network, which comes off of the Underground Distribution. We've got Bruce Banner out there. He's looking at his clipboard. I think he's tallying up our losses against Klaw so far, and that's why he's kind of like, oh my god, it's not looking good. So versus Standard, I think our overall win percentage was not favoring Hulk. So going up to Expert, I don't think that it's going to look any better. So let's play and let's see how it does. Maybe we'll draw the right Hulk cards. I do think Hulk's got a chance. It's just that we've got to draw the right cards in order to make it happen. So let's see if we can draw the right cards. All right, so starting off, we need a enemy to come out here. So let's find who we're going to have as our surprise friend at the beginning. Ooh, it's going to be Whirlwind as our best bud. So 6 hit points. And what's his special thing is when attacks you, does his attack against each other hero. Okay, so that doesn't matter in solo mode. All right, let's get our Hulk on. So we need 5 cards for Bruce Banner. Got a Skilled Strike, Boundless Rage, Counterattack, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a Lockjaw. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of Lockjaw. That's one thing we're gonna do for sure. Other things that we're looking at would be, we don't have anything. It would be nice to do something about the Immortal Claw, which Lockjaw gives us that possibility. Let's see, we could go over to Hulk. We can't quite take out Whirlwind because we need to do 6. We could, if we got our Boundless Rage out there and then hit, we could take out Whirlwind. That's a possibility. So I think we'll keep these cards. And we'll draw another one. Let's see what we come up with. We come up with Brawn. Brawn's another interesting possibility too, because Brawn lets us start getting rid of the Immortal Claw potentially. So if we were to do Brawn, so there's a Skilled Strike and Attack would be 5 on Whirlwind, which would knock him down to 1. If Brawn comes out, then he can hit Whirlwind for 1. And when he hits, he takes a threat off of a scheme, so he can take 1 off of the Immortal Claw. So I think that's how we're going to play it. That's going to leave us with 1 card hanging around, which doesn't really do us any good as Hulk, but that's okay. We're all right, I think. All right, so we're going to play with this. I could take another card because we're not going to use either of these cards. So why don't I draw? We'll do Bruce Banner's ability to get a card and drop a card. So we have Martial Prowess. Does that help us out any? I don't think so. Because we could use 2 to pay for Martial Prowess, but then we can't use it to power any of the things that we want to do. So I think that's going to go away. All right. So let's get ready to roll. We're going to flip over to Hulk form. We will pay 3 to bring Brawn into play. We're going to attack for 3. We're going to use our Skilled Strike. So Skilled Strike is going to give us +2 attack for the attack. So we're going to attack for 5 on Whirlwind. And then we're going to have Brawn go ahead and attack Whirlwind. When he attacks for 1. And then after he attacks, I move a threat from a scheme. So we're going to hit him for 1, which is enough to take him out. And then we'll take 1 off of the Immortal Claw. All right, then we're going to be done. And Hulk's thing is he discards his hand, and we're going to get 4 new cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's a tough choice there. The Immovable Object is a really nice card. But also having +1 attack for the rest of the game is nice too. Oh, choices. Okay. Oh, Brawn should have a consequential damage because he attacked. All right, villain's turn. What's going to go on? So because this is out there, we're going to throw 2 threat on the main scheme. That's going to go pretty quick. Klaw's going to come attack Hulk. Hulk's going to take this. So Klaw attacks for 1, and he gets 2 boost cards. So there's boost card 1 and boost card 2. So we're only going to take 2 damage. We like that. We can take 2 damage. Hulk can take 2 damage almost all day. And then we're going to get our encounter card, and we get a weapons runner. And he's going to surge, so we get another card. We get Sonic Boom, so I have to spend 1 of each, which I cannot do. So he's going to exhaust each of my characters. Well, that's unfortunate. All right. So that is the end of the villain's turn. We're over to the hero's turn. That kind of fouls us up on doing some things. So I could spend 2 and ready the Hulk. And then I could hit. What I really wanted was Brawn to be able to do something, but I'm kind of out of luck there. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go after the immovable object. The immovable object is a nice card, so 4 hit points and I get retaliate. So we're running with that. 4 hit points is going to take us up to 22. Now we're a bigger Hulk and we can take 2 damage more than all day. All right. We're going to get 4 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm thinking maybe what I need to add to this deck. I don't think I've got Sentry in here. Maybe I need to add him in here to help de-threat things like that. All right. Villain's turn. So we're going to have 2 threat again go on the main scheme. That's going real bad. Klaw is going to attack the Hulk. He's going to get 2 boost cards. So boost card number 1 is 2, so he's at 3 damage, and then we get 5 damage total. That I can't take all day. The good news is I get a retaliate 1, and I retaliate 1 against him. And then the weapons runner is going to attack for 1, so I'm going to take another 1 damage, and I'm going to retaliate 1 against the weapons runner. All right, next up we need an encounter card. So encounter card is, solid sound body. That's going to give Klaw retaliate. Okay. That is an annoying card. It's not as bad as the other one that makes him stun every attack, but that one's going to mess us up pretty good. All right, so that's the end of the villain's turn. We're over to the hero side. So hero side, what do we got going on here? We've got a thunderclap out there that we could drop down. It would do 3 and 3 damage, which would be cool. We could use our unstoppable force, which allows us to ready Hulk, and potentially draw a card if I use only physical resources to pay for it. So right now I'm looking at doing 3 damage with a punch, and then maybe 3 damage with a thunderclap. This would let me do 6, because I could attack twice, then get to draw a card, which isn't that amazing. I could use my crushing blow, which would let me do my damage again. I think we're going to go with the thunderclap. It's going to make me use all my cards, but we'll go ahead and thunderclap. So thunderclap does 3 damage, and I guess the other advantage of the thunderclap is it's indirect. It's not a attack. So we're going to just do 3 damage to 3 damage to 3 things, which is essentially everything. So we're going to take out the weapons runner. He's gone. Klaw's going to take 3, so he's going to go from 17 down to 14. All right, then I'm going to attack Klaw for 3. So he's down to 11. Now I take a retaliate from the solid sound body. So I'm up to 9. Ouch. I think Brawn is going to attack the Klaw for 1. That's going to take him down to 10. Brawn's going to take a retaliate damage. And then I get to remove 1 from a scheme. So that's going to go to there. All right, so the other thing that I'm looking at is what's going to happen is he's probably going to scheme out underground distribution. I can stay Hulk, but I'm at 9 damage. And I could use a banner turn, I'm thinking, to beef up my hand. Maybe take us into Klaw 3. Or I stick around and we take... See, the other thing is I don't want that to advance too fast, and I could get the Immortal Klaw out of there next round if Brawn sticks around. Yeah, let's do that. We'll try and stick it out another turn here as Hulk. See how that works out. All right, so we're going to get 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we got a She-Hulk. There we go. That's kind of cool. It might be good to stick another around. Well, I don't have a way to pay for She-Hulk. Oh, no. Well, I could if I go over to Banner. We'll see. Okay. Villain's turn. What are we doing? So, first part of the villain's turn, we're going to put 2 threat on the main scheme, which is going to make the underground distribution network pop. And we need to go looking for another buddy. That's not a buddy. That's not a buddy. There's a buddy. Oh, it's the Melter. He's coming for my my minions. All right. And he's going to take out Brawn. Oh, that sucks so bad. Okay. Klaw is going to attack. So I either take Klaw myself, then the Melter is going to take out Brawn, or Brawn falls victim to Klaw, and then the Melter attacks me. I don't think I want the Melter to attack me because he's going to do 3. So we'll go ahead and I'll take the Klaw. So the Claw is going to hit me for 1 plus a couple of boost cards, and we're going to get boosted 3, so I'm going to take 4 damage. Ouch. So I'm going to go from 9 to 13. Let's see here. Actually, we can do that with what we've got on the deck here. 13. All right. The Melter is going to attack, and it says when the Melter must defend... Oh, I do a retaliate damage. Let's not forget that, because every point of damage that I can do really helps. Okay. The Melter is going to attack, and it says the engaged player must defend against Melter with an ally. So Brawn's going to step out and get melted by the Melter. So much for Brawn. All right, now we need an encounter card. Encounter card is Master Plan. 4 threat on each side scheme. Okay then. So I was having problems getting rid of the side schemes the way that it was. Now it just got crazy hard. So this is probably the end of Hulk. Should probably reset at this point, but we'll play it out. All right. So that is Klaw's turn. We're over to the Hulk's turn. All right. What's the Hulk got going on? So the Hulk, his problem is he's taking a bunch of damage. I can hit Klaw and take another damage, but then I untap and I don't get to rest. And I really think in order to make the most out of this, I need the double rest. So we're going to go ahead and flip over to Banner. We're going to draw a card and discard a card. So we're going to draw Suborbital Leap. And we'll get rid of Suborbital Leap. Oh. See, now I want to hold on to it. Oh, we'll get rid of Avengers Mansion. Because we can't pay for Avengers Mansion no matter what we do. All right. We will use... Oh. Okay. I really need the Suborbital Leap. I need to rest also. So we're going to spend 2 to get out Banner's Lab. We'll use Banner's Lab to get out Downtime. And then we're going to take a nap. And we're going to nap for 2, 3, 4, 8. So we're going to go from 13 back up to 5. So we got lots of health. We're not hurting at this point. And we're going to untap. And we're going to draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, we got our leap back. All right. Villain's turn. What's happening on the villain's turn? All right. We're going to put 2 threat on the main scheme because we've got our Immortal Klaw out there. Klaw is going to see Bruce Banner out there, so he's going to scheme. He schemes for 2. He's going to get a bonus of 3. So he's going to scheme for 5. So we're at 7, and then the Melter's going to scheme. That's 8. That's game. There we go. It was a fast one, at least. I guess that's one of the good things about the Hulk plays is they go pretty quick. So there is our Hulk expert play, and I think that was just kind of all a ride downhill. So none of that went well. When Master Plan comes out, Hulk in aggression mode especially doesn't have a good way to work with Master Plan. And I was taking damage too quick. So that did not go well. All right, so that's our Hulk versus Klaw Expert round 1. I think just because I like beating myself up, we'll probably do a Klaw versus, or Expert Klaw versus Hulk round 2 and see how it turns out. And then after that, I think I'm going to have to change some stuff up. I think I either need to try a different villain. Maybe we'll try a different aspect with Hulk and see how Hulk does with maybe like Justice, or I don't want to do leadership, and I'm not a big fan of protections. It's probably going to be Justice. Maybe we'll try a Justice Hulk and see how that works out, because that should give him the thwart that he needs. And he's got a lot of just the attack built into him, so I think he should be able to do the damage. Still has a problem dealing with status cards, but we'll see. The other thing is going to be if you go Hulk Justice, can you get the physical? Because Hulk tends to like physical stuff in his deck. I don't know what Justice supplies as cards that have physical attributes in them. I don't know. So we'll see. I think that's probably where we'll go next is Hulk Justice after this. But the very next one is going to be another expert playthrough. So that's it for this one. If there's something different you would have played, let me know. Hopefully I didn't miss too much in there. It was pretty quick. So I think even if I did miss things, I don't think it would have changed the outcome of the game because it wasn't looking good pretty much throughout the whole game. So. All right, that's it for now, and thanks for watching.